Arsenal absolutely smashed Fulham 2 pieces. What a performance that was. What a great first half. We can praise the whole 11 plus the subs here, but I've highlighted 5 people in particular that I want to give special praise to. Starting off with William Saliba. All the noise this year has been about Gabriel. And Gabriel is our leader. He's a monster in both boxes. But Saliba is the Rolls Royce. He is such a good defender. I think he's the best in the world, in my opinion. Let me know if you think otherwise. And if you disagree with me, I need a strong argument against it, because just watching him week in, week out, he is stellar. He might not be the vocal guy at the back like Gabriel is, and he may not be the obvious leader, but that does not detract from the fact that I believe he's our best centre-back, and him and Gabriel work so well together in tandem. We limited Fulham to basically pretty much nothing, and a big part of that was Saliba just knowing, reading the game so well, being in the right place at the right time, which he does week in, week out. So, shout out to William Saliba. I also have to talk about Saka, right? Him coming back into the side just shows us what we've been missing. He adds that bit of quality that unfortunately we have been lacking in recent weeks, showcased by the first couple of goals, right? Absolutely stellar. Sits down the Fulham lad, and then he's got to play the ball perfectly, and that he does. Whips it across. Gyökeres is exactly where we want Gyökeres to be, and it's 1-0 to the Arsenal, quickly followed by the second. Saka this time is the scorer, Gyökeres this time the provider, but shout out to Eze's ball in the first place. What a ball that is up to Gyökeres. Gyökeres holds it up really well. Saka makes the run inside. Great link up between Gyökeres and Saka. Right, all that talk about Saka and Gyökeres, they're on different wavelengths, they're not on the same page, they don't link up well. Just look at that second goal. Absolute thing of beauty. Eze to Gyökeres. Gyökeres holds the ball up well, gets his head up, laces the ball off to Saka. Saka opens his body up like he's going to curl it into the far corner, goes near post. 2-0. It's pretty much good night Vienna. So brilliant 45 minutes from Saka. So glad he got the start. And then obviously because we get the third goal, we can bring Saka off in the second half. And so he's playing 45, where we've absolutely dismantled Fulham and we can rest him for Atletico Madrid. Absolute brilliance from our star boy, and what a part he's got to play now for the running. Now, the third person I want to shout out is obviously the man who scored the brace himself, Viktor Gyökeres. Trossard, great work down the left. Again, see, we're set up in a way now where we're attacking, and because we're doing that and Trossard knows exactly what his job is, brilliant run down the left, whips in a great ball. And again, Gyökeres is exactly where we want him to be. What a performance from him. 21 goals and counting now for the season. 15 of them are in the Premier League. Absolute stellar performance, monster performance. And if we're going to look for him, he's shown us he's going to put him in the net, right? Those 2 goals that he scored, it's more about the players that are actually looking for him, because look, when we do look for him, he is there. He's in the perfect spot and he's putting the ball away. He knows where the goal is. If anyone told you at the start of the season, we've signed Viktor Gyökeres, what would you want as an output from him? Well, if he can score 20 plus goals across all competitions in his first season, 15 in the Premier League, you'd have snapped their hand off for it. That's exactly what you wanted, and that's exactly what he has delivered. So shout out to Viktor Gyökeres. The fourth person I want to highlight and give praise to, many people's actual man of the match, Myles Lewis-Skelly. He's been in the dark most of this season, yet he starts in midfield. And boy, oh boy, what a game. What a game. Not only is he playing progressive passes, his accuracy was absolutely insane. I think he only had 1 or 2 misplaced passes throughout the whole game. And most of those passes, as I said, are looking to be progressive. It isn't the side-to-side and going back stuff. Myles Lewis-Skelly dominated that midfield. He dominated the game as a result. He really lifted Arsenal's performance from drab to absolutely monstrous. Fulham can cope. He was absolutely stellar. Great job, Myles Lewis-Skelly. And it's cemented by what Arteta did at the end when he's shouting over at Mars, and you've all seen the pictures, right, and the video footage where he gives him a big hug. They both embrace. Absolutely stellar performance. Well done, MLS. More of that. Now, I don't think he'll start against Atleti in midfield, but would you be upset if he did? I wouldn't. I think we can blow Atletico away. You do that, what you just did in that first 45 against Fulham, you blow away this Atletico side. They're not that good. Shout out Myles Lewis-Skelly. Now, before we go on to the fifth person I want to give praise to, don't forget to give a like and subscribe to this video. Hit the notifications button. You'll be doing me a massive favour. Of course, the man that made it happen. If we're going to criticise, we also have to give praise where praise is due. Mikel Arteta got it right. From minute 1 to minute 90 plus, he got it absolutely bang on. Starts Myles Lewis-Skelly in the midfield. Absolutely brilliant decision. He ended up dominating the game. He's obviously instructed us to play progressive and blow Fulham off the park, because how we played in that first 45 was nothing like how we've been playing in recent times. That's instructions from our manager. Started Saka and it went perfectly. The game plan went perfectly. How do we know that? Because he was able to bring off Saka in the second half, right? Give him the first 45, bring him off. Madueke comes on, absolutely fine. The game is already done. We get Rice, a bit of rest, much needed rest as well, because again, he gets a starting 11, bang on, and gives the perfect instructions. We win the game inside the first half an hour. That's down to Arteta and his instructions. So fair play to him. And what does that allow us to do? It allows us to be more rested for the Atleti game. It gives us the confidence in the title race. It gives us confidence for the Atleti game, because that's the first time we've scored 3+ goals in the game in a long, long time. And we looked fluid. We looked brilliant. We looked, dare I say it, like champions. And that's exactly what we're going to have to do. Everyone's talking about goal difference. I don't think it will come down to goal difference. I really don't. But if it does, we've done our goal difference a world of good. So stellar performance, 6 points clear now of Man City, who play later on Monday night. Hey, look, I know there's a few fans holding out hope that Man City will drop points against Everton. They've got to go to Everton away. I don't think they will. Guys, I don't think this is the game. I think they will beat Everton. They've always beat Everton. I don't remember the last time they lost to Everton, especially away. I think they've always done them, but correct me if I'm wrong in the comments. This Everton side, not very good at home, in my personal opinion, and I do think that Man City will do them. So any Arsenal fans out there pinning hopes on this one, I'd probably just give it a rest and just enjoy the fact that actually we are 6 points clear until City play later tonight, and they probably will get the job done against Everton. If you want to look at Man City's fixtures, we want to look at Bournemouth away. 3 days after the FA Cup final, midweek, Bournemouth would have had a rest. City will not have. They can definitely drop points. As for us, on to the next. Atletico Madrid, midweek. Let's not look beyond that. Yeah, we know the next Premier League's fixture is against West Ham, and we know that they need a result. But we continue performances like what we just put in against Fulham. I think we win all our games, and we get past Atleti into the final. Let me know your thoughts and comments below. And as I said, please do like and subscribe. Hit the notifications button. I will respond to every single comment. And guys, I will see you just after the second leg, when hopefully we're in the Champions League final.